Chartemis Prime, Chartemis Prime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
Very boastful too. Figured werewolf would be, taxing it, so. Hey, what's up, you guys? Chartemis Prime here, doing another Marvel Legends toy review on not a Marvel Legend, but a Marvel Legends custom Invincible figure. This is Invincible here from Image Comics. This is my second favorite comic book to read, and I just thought it'd be really cool to do, a review on my own custom. And I want to give a big thanks to Solid Snake in My Pants and Aneem Reg for the inspiration. These two guys really, the links are down here, have really been a big help in, me getting into customizing and whatnot. I mean, just in so many ways. So thanks a lot, you guys. Especially, both equally. It's like whenever I've had questions, I just text Solid and he just helps me out right away. But then, same time, Aneem's videos that he put up on the community channel and on his channel were big inspiration as well. So thanks a lot to both of you guys. You guys really, made me have a lot of fun with this stuff. So this is a figure right here. It's basically made from a Quicksilver body, and then the head right here is from Madman, from the legendary comic book heroes. So I just did a head swap, which was a little difficult. I just tried to get the head off, but it didn't exactly work, and the necks don't really line up perfectly. So if you could look in there, you could see the neck is just a little bit crooked, but that kind of bothers me. I'm not going to say this is 100% complete yet. There's some work that needs to be done. I need to add some sealer to it, but I'm really happy with the face. I've seen a lot of Invincible faces, and I think this Madman just works perfectly. I could add a little bit more flesh tone to the mouth, but some touch-ups here. So when you look closely at it, you can see that it's not quite done. There's nothing I can really do about that. That'll always be like that, but it doesn't bother me so much. I think the eyes came out a little bit too angular, but I'm pretty happy with it. Used the epoxy, sculpted some ears on this guy. That was a bitch. That was pretty cool though. I'm happy with that. Got some ears. Looks like a puffy ear. But, it's like, I don't really, for my custom, I do customs for myself. I try not to look too closely at them because it reminds me of, like, the flaws that I have in it. But I'm really happy with this, Could add some more yellow to the neck area for sure. But this blue is actually a little brighter than the blue that, the actual character has. To give you a little comparison, here's a picture. You can see right there, that's how the Invincible costume looks like, So I think it's relatively accurate. It's not the worst. So that's how that looks. So yeah. So yeah, this is basically it right here. Used epoxy for the eyes, like I said before, the goggles. And then I gave him these knee pads, which I waited a little too long for the epoxy to dry to put the knee pads on, and later on they came off, but it wasn't much of a problem. I just super glued them right onto that joint area, so these move just fine. I'm pretty stoked about that. A little bit of paint chipping though, so I need to find a good sealer. Gotta ask Solid about that. But I actually haven't applied any sealer to it already. I do have this matte finish sealer that I should try, but yeah, this is the back side of it. You touch that up right there. But you know what? I've been, working on a lot of customs lately. You guys check out my Twitter and my Facebook channels. I'll put links right down at the bottom for my Twitter and my Facebook. Check out my Twitter. I, talk a lot about, what I'm up to as far as customs go and whatnot, amongst other shit. But, check that out. So I have the fingered gloves right there. It's kind of hard to differentiate between the flesh tone and the yellow, but if you guys got any tips or anything, let me know. All right, that's basically it. Well, I guess the articulation, the head moves up pretty far back, down, side to side. It's got the joints right here, okay, and goes in and out. Could use some more paint right there. Double jointed elbows, move side to side, up and down. Fingers, it's a Quicksilver joint, ball joints right there, See some pink. And then showed you double jointed knees. Moves at the calf right here. This moves up and down. Toe joint, ankle pivot. So pretty stoked about this guy. Really happy with it. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.